Yes.
How about now?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
It's visible now.
All right, perfect. All right, guys. So there are a lot of things that we can talk about automation, and we will cover some of the important pieces that at least I feel are important today. And then after we can talk about other things which are important for you as well. After the session, we can talk about it. We can talk about it in the next sessions or whatever it is. But some of the things that I feel are the need of the industry and are important for everyone, I'm going to cover some of those. So one thing that I can promise you is that you will leave this room today seeing your career differently, seeing that what automation can do and what are the things which are available with us today, because you all are working in the industry, most of you, and you see that some of the automation tools, some of the things are already available in our environment, what those tools can do, what are the limitations and all that stuff. We will talk holistically about all those things. So let us get started with what is automation. What is network programmability? Network programmability simply means controlling and managing your devices with code. Code means programmability. Some of guys mute, please. I requested it. Thank you. So when we talk about programmability, when we talk about code, it is a common conception that a lot of people in the infrastructure, IT infrastructure domain thinks that it is a job of software engineers. It is not my cup of tea. That is not true in today's era. That is not what can take you to the greater heights today. You have to learn code, and believe me, it is not difficult. I myself have been a network administrator and to various job roles, have never been a software engineer, but I can code, I can automate, can do great things. It's not difficult, and you never has to become a software engineer. You don't need that. So remember, we are not going to the path where we have to become software engineer. We are moving to the path where we can start seeing infrastructure as a code, and we can learn those things and do certain things. Now, as I was talking about that, what is network automation? It simply means controlling and managing your devices with code. Instead of getting into each box after box and typing the commands by hand, you should have something which is more efficient to do that for you. That's what is not network automation. What that unlocks, right? What will happen if we learn that? It handles the repetitive work you dread, like backups, audits, configuration changes, and a lot more. That all of that becomes script that you run once and you get the results. You need not to have your head getting into each device, looking into the things, and then getting the things done. You What you can do is you can build real tools that works in the production environment, like inventory reports, configuration backups, health dashboards, and all that stuff. Most important thing most important thing why we are moving towards machine and reducing human effort. Look, we need to understand that human brain is not made to do repetitive work. Human brain is made to do innovation, to take care of the complex things. Machines are there to do the repetitive work, so we need to put human brain to the right thing, to the right place, to innovate, to think further that what we can do. That is where we humans should put our time into, not doing that repetitive thing again and again, especially when we have built such a thing which can do repetitive things for us. So we should do shift left. We should do shift left. And who is on our left? Machines are there on our left, which are made by us, and we can trust those. We can trust those to a level. Remember this, we can trust those to a level. We have to have a human in the loop to check the things how those are doing, but to check, not to do. And that saves hell lot of effort, hell lot of time. Question is why it matters now? Why it matters now? It matters now because the networks that we are having today are so forgiving. Let me give you a very simple example. We all do, most of us do online shopping. There are so many applications. We use some of the applications and we do not, we hate some of the applications. Some, how many times it has happened with you that you downloaded an application, you tested it, it didn't work correctly, and you quickly uninstalled it? I can assume a lot of times. You know why? Because the IT environment today is so forgiving. If things are not working perfectly, consistently, in first time, we lose consumers, we lose users. People very seldom go back to something which they tried and they didn't find good. So it is so forgiving at the moment that manual errors cannot be accepted. And how do we avoid manual errors? At least I don't expect, and I'm sure that many people or all of the people in my circle does not expect a manual error to happen if there is a change that needs to be done at 350 sites across the globe. Do it consistently. And we hate if it is being done manually. The problem with the manual thing is, if you are doing it, the results are so inconsistent. Let us say that we are making a change on 1000 devices. After the change is being made on 1000 device manually, if a person comes, if the supervisor comes and asks that, has that been done consistently? Oh my God, it blows up. I think yes. I think I have done this thing perfectly. You don't know, actually. So the solution is then we have to put something else on the job to check it again. And once that check is done, then again, if the question is being asked to the person that, has that been verified and is being done? Yes, I did my best. And that's not the answer which today's business is expecting. They are saying, tell me yes or no. And that's where the machines comes. That's where the automation comes. The best part is, if we are pushing a code of 10 lines through a machine, then those 10 lines are consistently pushed. We can immediately have report that can be produced that can tell us that all of these 10 lines are pushed in the configuration of 1000 devices. Now, there can be two things. I'm not saying that machines are perfect. There can be two things. One, either it could be perfect or it could be imperfect. The best scenario lies with the machines, because you know कि ये गलती हुई है और ये consistently 10,000 devices में ये गलती हो गई है. Now I have to fix it. That will take minutes to fix it. So जो भी हमने किया उसका clear result हमारे पास है. We are not into the situation where we are thinking that I don't know that what is the situation. That is the worst. It is okay to make mistakes, but the point is we should know that what is the mistake that is being made, and we know that it is across the fleet and we have to fix it. That's easy, isn't it, guys?